Do something to you that you never had. Oh, let's lie.
Make your body go boom, boom, boom.
Let me take you to a place you've never been before. Oh, yeah.
Step in the shower. Girl, I wanna get you in the mood.
Yeah, I ain't in no rush. I got
So many things to do to you. Whatever you need.
baby girl, I'm willing to believe. I'm getting excited. Baby girl, and your body is calling me.
Let me take you to my bedroom. Make your body go boom, boom, boom.
Step
To
into
my
my
bedroom.
let your body go boom, boom, boom.
Girl.
Take you in my bedroom. Make your body go boom, boom, boom. Step
To
into
my
my
bedroom.
make your body say. I told you would like that. Let me kiss you right there. Don't be still. Out in this bedroom, I can feel all of your desire. Come on, girl, let's set this night on fire. We'll be making love, rolling between the sheets. Keep your mind and your body on please, baby. I take you in my bedroom. I make your body go boom, boom, boom. Take you in my bedroom. Make your body go boom, boom, boom. Inside the bedroom, I'm gonna make your body say. I'm gonna do something to you, baby. Oh, you might think I'm a freak. Whatever you need, girl. I'm gonna feel all your fantasy. Get it on, get it on. From the bed to the floor. I'm gonna make your body shake. Hold on. I know we get so hot. Oh, I'm gonna hit the roof. Get it on. From the bed
To the floor.
inside my bed. I want you to get freaking
To me, baby.
making love. Just me and you. Inside my bedroom. Yeah. I'm gonna make your body stay.
Yes, make your body go boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh my goodness. Give me one moment, y'all. And good morning. Good morning. And hello to all of my butterflies that will be listening to this a little later on. Smooches to you, because you know I'm the Oprah of the smooches. Give me one moment, y'all. Enjoy, enjoy.
Cause you get stuck in love with me. You get stuck in love with me. Yeah, please don't let the sun come up and you ain't up there, gotta love. Love with me. I will get you if you love it. I can love you, will you be there?
You can't stop. I'm winning. You can't stop. I'm winning.
Don't you let the sun come up and you ain't up there got
I'm winning.
Sing that dog. You be in your corner, doing whatever you wanna, but you can't beat that with me. I stay being tardy, showing up late to the party, but the jam is guaranteed. I have no capacity for responsibility. I'm still on a journey to discover who I'm coming to be.
I'm winning. You stop. In love with me.
Please don't let the sun come up and you and I be gotta love.
You wanna stop? I'm winning.
Baby, don't get stuck. Never come out. And I would hate for you to go where you can't get back
Yes.
from. And if you leave me back for the dream life, come on. Don't you get stuck, don't you get stuck. Don't you get stuck, don't you get stuck. Don't you get stuck, don't you get stuck. Don't you get stuck, don't you get stuck.
Don't you get
Don't you get stuck.
stuck.
Don't you get stuck in love with me. Don't you get stuck, babe. Don't you get stuck with me. Don't you get stuck, babe. Don't you get stuck with me. Don't you get stuck, babe. Don't you get stuck with me.
Don't you get stuck? I'm waiting. Hello. Okay, this is Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. All the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you darn like. Happy anniversary, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy birthday to anybody who's celebrating something on this day, lottie dottie in every darn body. Today is January the 23rd, 2024. Y'all, this month is flying by. Hey, 300, what's up, King? Hey. Anyway, this month is really, 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 really flying, right? Oh, my goodness. I mean, it was just the first, right? So, I don't know. Anywho, move forward. So, therefore, let's get into some stuff, y'all. At first song that I played, Boom, Boom, Boom. Yeah, I can tell y'all something about that, but I'll tell y'all next time about it. King, did you see the date for the next adult-a-thon? Let me know. Let me know if it's gonna work out. If not, I can change it. You know, I'm flexible. Shoot, I'm retired, so I can be flexible. So I hope you all have had a wonderful Tuesday so far. I've only had one cup of coffee. I'm trying to stick to one cup of coffee, y'all. I don't think it's gonna work because I'm sitting here with shakes because I need my second cup. Okay. Uh, so I'm gonna get that cup of coffee after I get off this live. Right, right. Okay. Um, it was something I was gonna tell you guys. Uh I do believe. Okay, last night I was doing a little roller skating, and I ended up over on Treasure Boulevard in my roller skates. I was jamming to the '70s, and I went over there to hear and listen to what was going on. And there was a question proposed. Is the beef sector changed? Those of you all who are in the beef sector, is the beef sector like non-existent anymore, or is there two different sectors now? Do you have a panel sector, and do you still have the beef sector? I said that one. I think there's a part where you have a panel beef sector now instead of just the beef sector. You still got the beef sector, okay? Because some of us ain't going. So I still support those that I support in the beef sector, and I think it's still necessary for the beef sector of old. But then you got these new breeds who have to have a panel all the time. So I think that, if that's the case, then it needs to be maybe a breaking off of sorts from the beef sector to beef sector panels. Does that make sense? To where these people still have a place because they have panels, and then you still have the original beef sector that is not going to change. So I was kind of thinking about that, and I agree with that. I really do, because some of you all love panels. Y'all love panels. Some of you all you don't go unless there's a panel. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people like me that still embrace what the content creator itself is bringing. I won't see no 15,000 people up there talking at the same time about absolutely nothing. Okay, it just like sometimes when you're not doing nothing, you bored, you might click it on and clean your house, but it's not drawing your attention. It's not really the content that some of us want. Okay, I want that one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I still go to Babe Nation, Fi Babe, and Trey Jewel Lane, and Kwani. um who else uh who else is in the beef sector that I actually I can't even say Jay Wilson no more because he's not even in the beef sector no more. Lady Nika. Well, no, because she has a panel mostly too. Um, but I still go and support her. I like Lady Nika. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I like me some Lady Nika. Anywho, but I'm just saying there is I just think YouTube is YouTubing. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is YouTubing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's giving anybody what they want. That's what YouTube is for. It's you on television, basically. You bringing you to us in whatever way you want to. So if you like a panel atmosphere, then that's just like on TV. You will turn until you find what you want to watch. If you like the one-on-one, like a Oprah, what is her name, Jennifer Hudson, and all that, then you turn until you get to there. So YouTube is actually YouTube, and it's just doing what it needs to be done. Like Tracy, I support Tracy. I go to Tracy's house and everything because I like that one-on-one. Tell me, I don't care if you walked your dog today. Tell me you walked your dog. I'm coming to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to try to hear what you got to say, and you got 15 other people up here that's all trying to talk about what they've done. I don't care what they done. If I wanted to come and hear what they done, I would have clicked on their channel. It does not matter. Now, if you're asking questions and you invite somebody up to answer the questions, that's totally different. I'm just talking about I my mental ain't set up. Like, okay, I'm a mother of 9 kids. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 girls, 2 boys, 9 kids. Okay, I got 8 grandkids. You see what I'm saying? See where I'm going with this? So a lot of noise I don't do because I had cheering. I had the cheering, and trust me, no, I don't like it. My piece is my piece. Let me see what you're saying. Beef sector has evolved into different vectors. The original beef sector. You think so, King? You think so? Hmm. I hope not, because I like the beef sector of old. I really do. I like the beef sector of old. I like those who made their way over there that drew us in to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Then do I like the doxing? That don't make it fun anymore. When you hear that somebody's been doxed and all that and stuff, I don't like it. That's just my opinion. I don't like that because I feel like, you know, even I sometimes be in the bushes watching. Well, no, I don't. I ain't even gonna lie. I think I watched VS one time since she's been back. One time. Because a whole lot of people that she interview, I'm not even interested in. See, here's my thing. Oh, just Kimmy, I support her. I don't know how I forgot her. And Shelly. You know, Shelly is a veteran, right? Y'all already know. S. Hutchinson, that's my boo. Okay, so all right, here's my thing with all of that though. Like the veterans to me, they have stood the test of time and they know how to sit on their whatever and do what they need to do. Okay. They got the gift of gab. You know, when they were going back and forth, they were going back and forth. Like, I don't care what you say, just Kimmy. I don't care what you say about it. Just Kimmy is she just is. For real. She found her niche and she works it. And she draws you in. And that's why I also am one of her pretty committees because see, don't ask me. Here's my thing, okay? And I know I'm going to get a lot of slack for this, but what's new? Don't ask me to subscribe to your to pay to be, you know, your I forgot what they call it when they ask you pay extra money, you get all these benefits and stuff, right? But I never get no benefits for a membership. Membership, there you go. I never get no benefits. Everybody wants everybody to join these memberships, but what do you give people to join your memberships? What's so special about your membership? See, money ain't just growing on trees outside. It's not. Some people still work. Some people's retired, like myself. Some people, you know, they do whatever. But for me to up my money, you got to give me something to want to up it for. Don't ask me to give you a membership and I don't get nothing for my membership. I don't get nothing once a month. I don't get nothing twice a month. And that's one thing I can say about Just Kimmy. For her membership, she does members' lives. She goes behind the what's name and talk to her people. Let her people come up and all this and stuff. You get and plus, what another thing I like about her, she ain't putting her lives that everybody could see on membership just so you can go and pay. See, I don't like it. See, here's my thing, and here's my opinion. It don't make it true, y'all. But my opinion is I think a lot of content creators see and saw how Fababe gets money. Y'all can deny that. You can't, I don't care if you like it or not. The truth is the light of the world. And I'm very truthful. Fat Baby gets money and don't ask for it. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? Let's keep it 100. She gets money and don't ask for it. She do her, and people want to sew into her. People want to give her money. They give her $20, $25, $30, $50, $200. They sew into her, and I think a lot of people are trying to keep up with that. So it's like I'm gonna make sure I get my money, but I'm gonna do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mixology. Thanks for coming over, boo. What's going on, love? Go ahead. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be interviewing Miss Mixology. I from when I dropped into Miss T Velocity yesterday. It was my first time over there. Somebody told me about her and I saw she was on, so I went over to T Velocity. I seen Miss Mixology over there and I heard the part that I heard is that she mixed drinks and she's got other stuff that she does. And I'm very, y'all know me, I'm always for the underdog. I for people that, because people don't know about me either, so I'm always for people like it and honest people. And so hopefully I will be interviewing her. We just got to come up with a date. I hope she can come on and show us what she do, and just I just want to meet her and talk to her. She piqued my curiosity yesterday, and I love some of the stuff she was saying that I heard. I didn't hear everything, but I agree with some of the stuff she was saying yesterday. So I haven't been on there yet, baby, to respond. Me too. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. If you can. 300. My mod's in here. I have him to drop my email address. Email me whatever dates and times is good for you, and we'll make it happen, hon. We'll make it happen. Uh okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Y'all look, check this out. So, let me do a sidebar real quick, y'all. Let me take a minute as an attorney and do a sidebar, okay? I was listening to the tracker. Shout out to QB, it's me, QB. I was listening to the tracker, and this one particular, my fan, I have a fan, y'all. I really do. That always puts me on the tracker and tells me that they're watching me and they're watching me. They're watching me, you know, because they don't like that I've been branching out. Let me tell you something. I have never said I was not a part of Babe Nation. I've never said that. That's the house I came out of. Okay. You know how everybody like to say where they was born or the house they came out of. Okay, that's the house I came out of. But when I got serious about building my own brand, I had to venture out and get to know these content creators for myself. I don't owe anybody an explanation. As long as you don't hear me in these chats talking about whoever, because I don't do that, what difference does it make? You see me everywhere. I be in Treasure. I be in Lady Nika. I be in Brianna. I be in the on the spaceship. I be everywhere. I'm gonna go anywhere and everywhere I wanna go. Catch that one? So I know who you are. I know who you are. And if I was to tell you, it'll make you do the bricks. See, don't play with my gift. I know who you are. And it's sad that you feel like you got to keep watching me, but enjoy the view. I think I'm something to see. Smooches. Okay, moving forward. Hey, Dupree. Hey, Boo. What's going on? Yes, good morning, everybody. So, we got some stuff coming up. I'm supposed to, okay, let me tell y'all something. My granddaddy, every year, they hold the Martin Luther King thing here in Kentucky. Breonna Taylor's mother was honored at the Martin Luther King rally this year. And some woman, believe it or not, some black woman got mad because Breonna Taylor's mother was honored and started trying to attack this woman. Her mother left out of my granddaddy's church. And this woman follows her, y'all, out of the church. Her security, because she's got security, okay? Her security, like, went over to this woman, was like, hey, don't make us, you know. And my auntie got the woman and said, what's wrong with you? Well, her child ain't the only child that was murdered. She said nobody ever said it was. But her child was murdered, you know, and she went on and broke it down, blah, blah, blah. So, with that being said, when we do this interview, because she said she's gonna give it to me, but she's still waiting for her attorney to iron out the logistics of it. I told her I don't care what she talk about. I just want her to come on here and talk about her daughter. That's it. If she can't talk about what happened, or the lawsuit or whatever, that's fine with me. Okay. But yeah, we gotta stop attacking our own. That's weird. You mad because people honoring this woman for a death of her child. Do you know how stupid that sounds? This woman lost her child. Lost her child in a horrible way. And you mad because she's being recognized. I would like to be recognized for many things, but the death of my daughter ain't one. Yeah, Dupree, it was stupid. And you know, when they, you know, was trying to talk to this woman, she finally came to herself. And we understand that you have a family member that's lost. Shoot, my daughter was murdered, but I don't begrudge nobody from being honored in the absence of their child. That's some of us, y'all. Some of us mentally aren't here mentally, like for real. I don't play with that. I really don't. I may not be an expert on many things, but I'm very much an expert on me and how you make me feel. And when I run into people who all I see is a bunch of negative, Like some people, their energy is just negative. I don't want to be bothered with that. And I won't be bothered with that. And you can't make me be bothered with that. I made up my mind. Like I said, I almost died 3 times in 2023. Okay? 3 times before April in 2023. And I made up my mind. I'm cutting everything negative, anybody negative, anything that I feel is offensive to me. I don't deal with you. And I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. I just don't you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't you. To me, it's like you don't exist. That's how I do that. Now, some people may say that's right or wrong, but my degree is in therapy. That's what my doctorate degree is in. So when I see people that um how can I say this? That just goes against everything I believe in, I don't deal with them. I just don't. It don't make me well, yeah, it does make me better than you. It does. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It do. I just, my thing is this: if I can't make your life better, I dang sure ain't gonna make it worse. And if you can't enhance my life, I dang sure ain't gonna let you make it worse. So I just cut my losses. I don't deal with people like that. I just don't. People be mad at me and everything. You think that's not my stilo, that's not my ministry. Okay, let me answer this question too. I had somebody that took the time to email me about why do I do lives and I only have less than a certain amount of people in my lives. I could ask you why'd you thought you needed to email me to ask me a dumb question like that. I could, but I'm gonna take the time and answer your question. My answer to that question is cause it's my channel and I can do what I want. See, this is what y'all don't realize. I'm a minister for one. Okay. This year to be 24 years that I've been preaching the gospel. I'm a minister. I was ordained in 2010 as a pastor. Let that sink in. I've preached to three. I've preached to one. I've preached to 1,000. Many, many, many times. So coming out here and turning on this is just like as if I was giving the word. I don't need an audience. The word is still the word. What I got to say is still important. See how it works? I don't wait until I heard people say, I'm going to wait until people get in the room. For what? Baby, get your stuff going. At the appropriate time, the people who need to hear what you got to say will hear what you got to say. I'm different. I'm from a whole different cloth. I'm from a whole different breed. Whether I have an audience of one or none, if I want to come on here and turn this on, I'm going to turn this on and talk like I got an audience of 1,000,000. Now, everybody has a start. And my word tells me do not despise small beginnings. Everybody has a start. And I have been getting mine out the mud. Do you hear me? Hey, Cookie Smooches. Let me see. Reaching people doesn't have a number. Come on, Dupree. Yes. Books and say more. I love readings. Let me see. Narcissistic people. Yeah, they could. Hey, sure. I didn't even see you drop in, babe. Hey. So, yeah, let me see. For what? I hit live and hit it. I'm so happy I was in. Oh, thank you, babe. You too. And Miss Cookie really, she sent me an email and I was like, oh, it just made me feel so good. Hey, Diamond, Smooches love. Thank you for coming over. Yeah, today is terrific Tuesday. So yeah, y'all, I'm different. I told y'all I'm that new parent called transparent. What you see is what you get. I ain't trying to put on for nobody. I come in here some days my spirits is low and you all lift me up. Some days I'm on the mountaintop and I lift you up. It just reciprocity of the matter, okay? It just depends. So yeah, I've shared my story about my daughter who got murdered. I've shared that story a many a times. Hey Sheila E, good morning, love. And people be like, aren't you I don't know what they expect. No, I'm healed from it. See, in order to help others, I myself has to first be partaker of being healed. I can't help heal you if I ain't healed. See how that works? And I know on YouTube you got people, that try to use things like that to tear a person down. I told y'all my life used to be hell. Okay, you actually got to go to hell to try to make me upset, cry, mad. You really got to, once you talk to Satan, he might be able to tell you something because I belong to God. And from everything that I've been through in my life, I don't mind sharing none of it. That's why I wrote several books. My first book is like an elementary kid wrote it, but I'm proud of it because it's my first one. That's the picture you see on her. It says God can still use damaged goods. I was damaged goods. I was damaged goods. I was damaged goods from the age of 9 because that's when 8 was when thing I got introduced to things. 9 is when it was consistent. On up, on up. So I always tell people, once you go through what I've been through, I might listen to you when you try to turn me down. But until you've came through molestation for years, not one or two, for years, when you've came through multiple rapes, okay? Multiple. When you came through incest, multiple, men and women. When you came through abuse, okay? When you come through all of that and you still in your right mind, holler at your girl. Holler, holler at your girl. Then I might listen to what you say about me. It might matter. It might at that time. I doubt it, but you can try. You can try. So yes, I have always talked about it. I tell people don't feel sorry for me. I'm a survivor and I'm more than a conqueror. Don't feel sorry for me. God allowed me to go through this. He didn't put it on me, but He allowed me to come through this with flying colors so that I can reach back and pull some more people out. I understand the assignment. Everything I go through is to help somebody else. That's why I survive it. Things that would kill normal people, I come through with flying colors. I understand my assignment. So yeah, it is what it is. Do I think I'm better than nobody? No. I just am who I am. I'm who I am. I'm God's favorite daughter. I tell everybody that, and people think, girl, I got the favor that I got is ridiculous. Seriously. But I'm glad I got it. You see what I'm saying? The favor I got is ridiculous. So let me see. That certainly takes a strong soul and steady faith to still be in your. Thank you. Thank you, Raw Talk. Thank you. So yeah, so again, I don't begrudge nobody. I'm glad people got numbers and all that. One day I'll be there, but I'll never forget where I started from. And I'll never forget who was in the ditches with me. And I will say this, there's two people that I know that's been here with me from the get-go. Real Talk with Anthony McNeil. Y'all see him in the chat if he's still in here. And my mind 300. Them two right here has rolled with me from the get-go when I didn't even know what I was gonna do. They was in her. And the Real Talk with Anthony McNeil, he always tell me, he told me, this is what he said to me. You won't be smart for long. You too intelligent. You got too much to offer people. And if I got anything to do with it, I'm gonna make sure you get out there where you need to be. As he be pushing me, you need to do this. Nope, you need to do that's the real life with Anthony McNeil. That's the one that keeps pushing me. I mean, pushing pushing me. So I'll never forget that. 300 be like, I done told you, this is just now. Wait, you gonna get bigger. Wait. And I'm like, if I do, I do, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just saying, them two right there has been my constants. And it's very odd that men will actually be the one to push a woman. Usually it's other women, but it's been them men who've been pushing me. Seriously. And I'll never forget that. Good morning, Southern girl. All right, boo. Thank you. So yeah, y'all. I just wanted to say that don't despise your small beginnings. Just build one stone at a time. Will Smith said something one day. He said, "Yes, it's nice to have a wall, but every wall had to be put up brick by brick." I took that. Yes, it's nice to have 1 million people, 30,000 people, 3,000 people. It's great to have all of that. And I'm glad for anybody who has it. But everything has to be done brick by brick. Because, see, when somebody gives you something, they can take it. And I was determined that wasn't nobody going to give me nothing, that I was going to build it. Because that way you can't get on your live stream and be like, if it wasn't for me. No, you can't. You don't have that testimony. No, you could say, "Well, I helped her." You sure did. You sure did. You helped me by getting me a quick interview, and a couple people helped me because they gave me great interviews. Shout out to Brianna Simone Pettyville. That was my last big interview, and honey, she came over here and did that thing. And matter of fact, that's my biggest interview, and I was shocked. Sean Bradley was one of my interviews. And I didn't think somebody of his caliber would even interview with me because, he's Sean Bradley. He's beef sector gold. And I'm not in the beef sector, but I like him and I support him. And I was like, I wonder if he'll interview with me. And when he told me he'll set it up, I was like, huh? What? So that was my first big interview, of a big, content creator and everything. Wait a minute, y'all. I was going to say, wait a minute. This computer is doing something of its own, y'all. Okay. So, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday. It's got misconstructed because of my rant. I'm grateful for where I am now. I know that's right. Yeah, the Brina view is how I got here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, y'all stay tuned because me and Mixology 99, we're gonna do an interview and everything. So I just hope y'all support, you know, um, and things like that. So let me get into what I wanted to before I run out of my hour, because y'all, I can talk here. I told y'all I'm a preacher. So preachers can talk. Sorry, y'all. I'm still getting this crud up. Okay, so y'all know I do a segment. For those of you all who don't know, I do a segment on who black women who have been murdered or whatever. Give me one moment because this computer's tripping. Okay, I do a segment on slain women, mostly black women, because we are the most under protected when it comes to things like that. And so I dedicate this to my daughter Jasmine. And just in case you didn't know, you all can go back. I did a live talking about my daughter Jasmine. Actually, the night that I found out she was murdered, I came live because I was like, yeah, I hope it's not her. I hope it's not her. So everything was playing out in real time. And then I came back and did another live. We go to trial in May of this year. She was murdered in 2020. Yes, it's been 4 years and we're just now going to trial. Yep. The wheels of justice, the wheels of justice. Anywho, let me see. Is a woman of a particular age. I find your content is very encouraging. Thank you. Y'all go over and support her too, please. Cookies Crafting Zone, please, please, and please, and thank you. Thank you all. Yeah. So yeah, her son, my grandson, which is my oldest grandchild, he will be graduating this year in May. So not only does he have to relive all of this again, but it's also, could shed a darkness over his graduation. Okay. He'll be 18 and he'll be graduating, and we got to go to court. So, yeah. So that right there, and then plus, I don't know if y'all know this, but I have a niece. I did a live on my niece too. She was all over the world. Her name is Tanisha Chamble. She was the young lady that was locked up in an Indiana jail and they killed her. Rolling Stone magazine did an interview with my sister. Well, she's my sister-in-law, but we don't say in-law stuff. We claim each other, and everything. So, yeah. So if you look at Rolling Stone magazine, if you pull it up, you'll see it. It's all over all the news and stuff like that. So this is really dedicated to both of them, my daughter and my niece. Okay, so I always, do my research and I find a story that I think has not gotten enough light on it, and I try to highlight it. Okay, so today the lady that I'm going to discuss used to be a YouTuber, y'all. Believe it or not, she used to be a YouTuber. I'm ready to pull her information up, and we're going to go from here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to start this right here. Hold on one moment. Also, y'all, me and the real Anthony McNeil, we are doing music together. He's actually doing my intro. I got a new intro coming, and he's doing my intro, y'all. So I can't wait because he won't let me know what he's doing. There's, he's a maestro, and yeah, when he gets in the lab to create, I never know till it's done. I tell he need me to say ooh yeah, something on it, and then that's when I know. Okay, so so I can't wait. And if you all need an intro or you need music, get at him because that's what he does. He's all that. If you heard Pretty Chocolate Girl's intro, he did her intro as well. Some more people's intro. Just let him know that you heard me mention his name over here, and he'll get back with you with his prices and stuff like that, y'all. So yeah. Also, he is also the one to be on here doing the adult athons with me. We're gonna have another adult athon, all things adult. This time we're gonna be talking about fetishes, and every stuff. Okay, this is her. Let me go ahead and turn this on. She actually used to be a seamstress, and some celebrities actually used to watch her and get tips from her on how to do different things. So let me play this real quick.
Hi, everyone. Happy late Mother's Day.
Tamisha Yvette Ridge, known to many of her YouTube followers as Misha, used social media to spread her knowledge of fashion design onto others.
Thanks, everyone who came out to the fashion show to meet me.
Thousands of people were drawn to her videos on putting together clothing pieces on a budget. She had more than 140,000 subscribers to her YouTube channel. Her charismatic personality and simple tips on sewing inspired many. But her life abruptly came to an end Wednesday morning when she was shot in her South Sacramento home. Homicide investigators say Tamisha's ex-boyfriend, Demishlo Green, snuck into her bedroom and opened fire while she slept. Several relatives and her 3 children were inside the home.
And I hate she had to go that way.
We spoke with fellow fashion designer Lauren Taylor. She was one of Tamisha's followers all the way from Mississippi. She would watch her videos daily.
Had a wonderful, beautiful spirit about herself, always smiling. You got the impression she was a really nice girl that really just loved to sew and wanted to share that with the world.
Tamisha also had an online fabric store where fans could go and purchase some of her designs. And her loyal fans have now turned to social media to mourn her loss, where the hashtag Misha taught me has been trending. One follower writing on Twitter, Tamisha Ridge was the first person to convince me I could sew. She has been such an inspiration. Rest in peace, sweet Misha. In Sacramento,
Okay, y'all. So yes, her name was Tamisha Ridge is her last name. And see, that's what I'm saying, mixology. Yeah. You know, she was so beautiful, y'all. Think about it is, okay, let me give you our backstory. Let me pull this up too. The thing of it was, she actually was okay. Her and this guy was together. They dated for 2 years. She ended up having a child by him and everything. But then he didn't. He stopped being this loving, caring person. You understand what I'm saying? So she left him, but she didn't just leave him. She left the state. That's what they didn't home in on. She wasn't even in the state that they were in together. She moved all the way to California to start a new life. I mean, how much more do I have to do to get away from you? And so she was with somebody else. He couldn't take the fact that this woman not only broke up with him, but she also left him and moved to a whole nother state to start her life over. Let me show y'all what he did. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So Tamisha Ridge's passion was to teach others how to create their own clothes on a budget with the YouTube videos. Okay. Her ex boyfriend murdered her in 2014, according to the Sacramento District Attorney. Okay. Let me scroll down. Let me see. She was only 31, y'all. 31. See, I think she was in Mississippi. I'm trying to find that part. They were in Mississippi together, and then she moved to Sacramento, California. I mean, how far away did I have to move from you in order for you to leave me what we call the heck alone? And this is what I didn't understand. There was a family member that was in the house on the couch sleep, okay? Uh, when she was murdered. Let me scroll down. Hold on one moment. I was trying to find that story. Okay. Let me go here and see if it's to say something different. I don't want it to say the same thing. Come on.
We spoke with fellow fashion designer Lauren Taylor. She was one of her loss, where the hashtag me I could sew. She has been such an inspiration. Rest in peace, sweet Misha. In Sacramento, Carlos Salcedo, News 10.
Okay. So now it's the same story. Okay, so yeah, she moved from I think it's Mississippi where her and him was living and everything. And she went all the way to California because she was into sewing and stuff to start her life over. What happened was he actually slid in her open door, like her door was unlocked, and he got climbed through her window. I went through her door. I'm trying to find that part, y'all. However, he entered into her house. Nobody saw him. He took a shotgun. Do you hear me? Not just a gun. He took a shotgun and aimed it at her head while she was sleeping and shot her point blank in her head and then ran. This woman done moved. She's in her own place, in a new state, starting her own life over, living her best life, and you mad, and you came all the way to where she was. They said she was asleep. She was peaceful. He came right in there and killed her in her sleep. In her sleep. She went to bed probably thinking about what she's gonna do tomorrow and all this and stuff. Her kids in the other room, cousin or family member laying on the couch. And I'm trying to find that one part where they said that some dude that her and her boyfriend that she was dating was in the bed together when he shot her like that. That's what I'm looking for. I might have to click on somebody else's. I ain't want to, but I might have to. Give me one moment. Let me see. Hold on, let me pull this out. Which is so sad. I mean, sad. Okay, viral crimes usually. Hold on. Viral crimes usually allows me to show his stuff. So let me just shout out viral crimes. Um, if y'all want to see all of this, y'all can look at him. Hold on one moment. I'm only going to show a part of this. Okay, let me pull this up so y'all can see it real quick. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is her father and mother. And
He need his life taken like he took my daughter. For all you women out there that date these silly men, watch who you date. Watch it. Screen them. Screen them.
see, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I got several men, since I'm a widow, that's interested in me. And they're on the surface, they seem really, really nice men. Uh yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to screen people because these men are weird lately. They are weird. It's like they're weird. You won't do what it takes to be with me, but you don't want me to be with nobody else. That's weird. That's also stupid. Who does that? Anywho.
He need to die. He need his life taken like he took my daughter. For all you women out there that date these silly men, watch who you date. Watch it. Screen them. Screen them. Cause you end up like my daughter.
31-year-old young fashion designer and
Let me fast forward. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
wedding video to YouTube. After 2 years of dating, they had a beautiful baby girl. Herzel and Tamisha got along wonderfully. But soon would enter Tamisha's abusive ex, Demeshlo, back into her life. He'd just finished up a 3-year prison sentence and contacted Tamisha. He contacted her claiming he was interested in seeing his daughter. He would constantly call Tamisha. Family and friends reported that Demeshlo's return to Tamisha's life caused problems in Tamisha's marriage. Tamisha would later separate from her husband and move back to Sacramento where she continued her YouTube channel. On
Okay.
May
So she was married. She got married because he was in penitentiary during the 3-year stint. And that's who she has a daughter by. So now she moves back and he's contacting her. Like, yeah, okay.
May 12, 2014, Demeshlo Green violated his parole and traveled from Texas to Sacramento
So he was from Texas. Okay. Look how far Texas is to California, y'all. Oh my goodness.
by airplane to track down Tamisha. When he arrived, he phoned Tamisha and continued to contact her many times, accusing her of being the one who betrayed him, while simultaneously expressing his want to reconcile with her. Tamisha answered the calls at first, but she stopped picking up the phone after a while. Green did not want Tamisha to move on without him. Because of his obsessive behavior, Green was unable to accept the breakup, so he stormed into Tamisha's unlocked apartment, went directly to her bedroom where she was sleeping, and shot her at close range in the head with a shotgun, then fled the property.
Good morning. We're told there were.
Did y'all hear that? Just in case y'all missed it. Hold on.
Stormed into Tamisha's unlocked apartment, went directly to her bedroom where she was sleeping, and shot her at close range in the head with a shotgun, then fled the property.
Good morning. We're told.
So he's doing 77 years. To me, they should have gave him life, but I guess 77 years is life. I guess. I don't know. I don't claim to know the law like that. But yeah, he's doing 77 years. Let me see.
To the Sacramento Police Department and was placed in the Sacramento County Jail. On May 13, 2014, Tamisha Ridge posted her last video on YouTube, and only 24 hours later, on May 14, she would be killed. Demeshlo Green was tried in court, and in February of 2018, he was found guilty of first-degree murder in the death of Tamisha Yvette Ridge, who was 31 years old at the time. In addition to that, he was charged with being a felon in possession of a handgun. One of his earlier offenses was an attack with a.
Okay, so this man did 3 years. Think about that. He sat in penitentiary for 3 years. And you mean to tell me the one thing you wanted when you got out of penitentiary is to go back? I starts to think people like that, repeat offenders like that, to me, I think they got a boyfriend down there. I don't care what nobody say. I could be wrong. Let me see. Thank God for allowing her to go as people. Yeah, they are not built the same no more. They not. These men are not built the same no more at all. My husband, my late husband, when I tell y'all he was a real man, that first song I played, Boom, 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 I started laughing because I love that song. But that song also has another meaning. Where that song, my husband introduced me to. He played it one day, and he had this little stupid look. He would look at me, and it would make me blush. Anytime he looked at me, I blushed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we were together for 30 years. We was almost married for 30 years. We was married for 28, 27, 28. And anytime he looked at me, I would blush. You know, it's got to be some true love. If any over the years that look still make you blush, that's some stuff. Her. So you know, he would play a song, and I would just be like, you know, just smiling from ear to ear, and my kids would be like, "Ugh, get a room," you know, and we would tell them the house is our room. We pay for it, you know. So yeah, let me see. He has several hours, minutes to change. Right. Exactly. You have to do your due diligence when considering dating, background check, credit check, medical clearance, alien status. I know, etc. What other intentions? Right. Yes, ma'am. I know the look. Okay. Yes, honey. So, and you know what, y'all? Because, and I keep saying this, all I want to do now, because all of my children are grown. My baby girl turned 21 this month. She's on her own. You know, she got her own townhouse. All of my kids is on their own and grown. Even my son that lives here, the basement is his apartment. He pays rent. So nobody lives rent free. He works everything, right? So all I got to worry about is me. So my dating now would be just dating for me, to where women, you know, when you're a real mother, you date for your children. You know what I'm saying? You date for your kids, because I gotta make sure, you know, we bananas. We like bananas. We come in bunches. You can't just have one. Okay. You can't just take me and not take my children. I ain't go for that. And I watched how you were. Matter of fact, I dated a man at least 2 to 3 months before I even let them see my kids. It wasn't none of that. Oh, I met him on Tuesday. He came over on the Wednesday. My kids was around him on a Thursday. You a lie? You a lie? So yeah, I dated a man at least 2 or 3 months, and because that way, because y'all, a lot of times relationships don't work out, and I didn't want all these people getting introduced to my kids, and my kids seeing all these different men and stuff, thinking they go, no, if you're not gonna be a staple in my life, why would my kids want to know you? And it's not important. You're not important, you know. And let me see. Okay, mixology. Hey, you know what? My one auntie that I don't like and she don't like me, it just is what it is. I don't like her, she don't like me. But she is my auntie, unfortunately. Um, she told me in my earlier years, let me tell you something. She said, you let a man know up front what you want and what you about. He has a choice to either conform or bounce. She said, either way, it's the possibility he gonna tell people about you. She said, so if you screw him and you don't get nothing, you stupid, because he still might talk about you. She said, but if you screw him and you get something, if he talk about you, he ain't gonna talk too much because he ain't gonna want his friends to know that he had to give you something for what you gave him. Made so much sense to me. Made absolutely so much sense to me. And any man I date, I let them know up front. Even my husband, when he met me and I seen how this was going, he said, tell me about yourself. Okay, check this out. This is how I am. Told him straight up front. I said, you can either take it or leave it. Either way, I'm okay. Because I know who I am. And he was smart. He was like, you the first woman that ever knew exactly what she wanted. He said, that's refreshing. I ain't got time for that. There was others that wanted me, and I tell them up front, look, this is how I am. Right here. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. I got your back on this. This is how I am. And don't you know there was some men that didn't like it? They wanted me to lie about who I was. I was like, huh? You're not the one for me. See how that works? We both know I'm not the one for you. You're not the one for me. Because there's no way I'm going to be with somebody that can't do nothing for me. I'm absolutely, say what you want. If that's the case, I can give my own self a wet booty. I can look at myself like I do every day and tell myself, girl, you know you the stuff. I can take care of myself. If you gonna lay in my face and snore, and you gonna jump up and down in my guts, ooh baby, ooh ooh ooh, you gonna get all them goodness. I'm gonna need you to weigh in financially, bruh. I'm gonna need you to weigh in. I got a coffee habit, kick into that. Every now and then, I like to go get my pedicures and my manicures, kick into that. I got a cell phone bill. What portion of that bill can you kick in on? See what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. You just go hop up and down to me and call me your woman and you don't do nothing for me. I'm not your woman if you don't do nothing for me. I'm your friend that happens to be a woman. See how it works? See, ain't nobody stupid over here. I'm 53 years old. There's nowhere in the world you gonna play me. I didn't get played when I was a teenager. You think I'm gonna get played now? If it had not been for my mama, to be honest with y'all, I had a boyfriend for every day of the week. They didn't know about each other. And then I got to a point in my 20s, I stopped having it. Well, in my early 20s. I stopped having it. I was like, you know what? To be honest with you, I am dating such and such a, and so he'll be here on this day to take me somewhere. So I gotta date you Saturday. We can go Saturday if you want to. If you decide you don't want to, that's fine. That's my mental is like a dude's. I'll let girl if it ain't me, I don't want you. Okay, bye. See you. Y'all, I told y'all my level, I don't care, is really, really strong. Anywho, let me see what y'all say. Hold on. Let me see what y'all say. Come on in the room. Okay, let me see. Yes. Okay. Lord, that poor baby. I know. Exactly. Okay, I read that. I've been with my hubby 17 years. Congratulations. Still butterflies. I know. You know, it's something when you can still look at each other and feel the way you did when you met each other. I don't ever, that's why I said with my new relationship that I'm going to get into, I don't want it to be just ordinary. No sparks, no. I always want him to look at me and feel like, dang, I'm blessed. Cause that's what I had. My husband, any day he looked at me, anytime he looked at me, he would tell people, man, I'm blessed, man. That's my baby right there. He would just smile and I would smile. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no dude like, oh yeah, I'm married to her, and think he can do better. Huh? Why'd you get with me if you felt like it was somebody else out there better than me? See how stupid that was? Shoot. Get me started, honey. My children thought I was evil. Let's see. Scroll this down. I never talk about my sex life with my friends. You never try my woman when I'm not around. We must pay attention to all red flags. Yes, ma'am. From the door. From the door. Her. Let me see. I wish a trick would. Just precedes me. Okay, straight shooter. What you said? My auntie got fast. Would tell me, baby, make sure your man loves you more than you love him. I didn't understand until I met my husband. And I said, oh, thanks, auntie. Okay. You know what? Let me tell you, I think some of these males out here, because I don't call them men, I use that word really, really, some of these males out here, I think it's a cross between being bad mothered and trying not to be like a dysfunctional father. That they try so much, they end up being exactly like the one they didn't want to be like. And then some of the habits that a parent taught them, it lingers over into adult life, and they feel like you should do exactly how they mama did. No, I ain't your mama. And when you messed up, you messed up. You know, that's one. And I know y'all gonna think this is so wrong of me, but I'm being honest with y'all about my feelings. I was blessed that my husband's mom had passed. Now, to be honest, had she still been alive, we would have been best friends. We would have been best friends because I'm a great daughter. Do you hear me? Daughter-in-law too. When I was engaged to this stupid guy, his mother and I, honey, we got along so much. He hated it. She would call me. I cooked for y'all today. I'm like, oh, okay, mama. I'm gonna have him come back after work and get our food. She's like, okay. Or either she'll say, we outside. I'm like, come on in. Me and her go shopping together. We go get our hair done. I'm a good daughter. Okay. I really am. Uh, but to be honest, I am grateful that I didn't have to deal with the mother-in-law drama. Cause some people, yeah, yeah. I'm just, and then my husband's father loved me. He used to hug me. He would say, this is my baby right here. This is my daughter. And I'm like, hi, Pops, because I'm a good person. Who don't love a Coco? I'm I'm good people. And, for people's parent, and here's the thing, this is how you know when somebody's slow. For your parent to like the woman that you interested in, that's saying something. For your parent to like that person, that means they trust that person with you. Think about that. If they really like, that means they trust that person with you. Especially if you got a good relationship with your parent and your parents say, that's a good one right there. And for you to mess it up, whatever, you done. You done. Let me see. Cookie, I feel a spirit on you on her too. Do it, check up the deuces quicker in the minute second. I feel Cookie too in a minute second. Like my love walk is long, y'all. My love walk really is. It's love. I really got the love in me. And I will love you through some stuff as long as I see you coming through it. But when you get to a point and I see that you just taking my love for granted and you ain't trying to change, you ain't doing nothing to become better, you ain't doing nothing to reciprocate the love that I'm giving you, when I stop loving you, it's it. I'll like you all day long. But once I take my feelings out of it, once I remove me from it, there's no coming back. Because I be done gave you everything. I be done gave you all of me, all of my understanding, all of my time, all of my effort, all of my everything. And I told y'all, some of y'all don't know, my cute dog friend, like I said, this boy been trying to marry me since I was 8 and he was 10. Okay? Seriously. My mama wished I had married him. She still hope we gonna get married to this day, especially since I'm a widow now. No. And he's trying. He really is trying. He might be on here listening now, but I ain't said your name. It is what it is. But because when I did care and all this and stuff, yeah, no. And I don't think I can do long distance relationships, y'all. I really don't. If I did a long distance relationship, he would really have to prove to me that he's the one. He would have to come to me because I'm a woman. I shouldn't be on no planes or driving trying to go see no man. That man should make the first effort, be like, you know what? I'm coming to see you. I'll be to see you. I'm planning to see you. I'm coming in June. I'm already stacking my funds so I can come down there and be down there a whole weekend. We need to get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. If you ain't put no effort to come and see me, don't waste my time. Because I'm not going to let you waste my time. Don't tell me you in love with me or you like me or you want to date me or you want to get to know me and you ain't putting no effort in coming to see me. I don't do that one. That's stupid. That's kid. I think sometimes people date like high school, like they grown, but they date like high school. It's like, in high school you made each other all these little stupid promises and you didn't have to really show well, you did me. But other girls, you didn't have to show them really nothing. You could just say, I like you, and it was cool. Y'all didn't have to live next to each other. None y'all saw each other in school. I think sometimes that's how people like to. That ain't my stilo. I'm too grown. I'm a grown woman. So that little bitty stuff ain't gonna work with me. If you don't care enough to come and meet me or see me or whatever, then stop wasting my time. Cause I ain't gonna let you waste my time. I'll be cool with you and I'll let you have whatever fantasies you want. Okay. Let me see. Mixology, that was excellent advice. My mother taught me that I was the prize. Okay. And you know what though? A real man will know you're a prize. Unfortunately, this lady got wrapped up with a young boy. He was a man in age, but his mentality, the way he carried himself, the way he thought was boy. Was boy. You know. My kids seem to think my next husband is gonna be white. That's exactly what they told me. They said Daddy was a unicorn. We can't see no other black man treating you like Daddy did. I believe your next husband's gonna be white. That tripped me out when they said that, considering that my kids are black. They don't think no other black man would do me like they daddy did. Wow. Wow. That's sense. And I'm talking to my sons, men. They was like, Daddy was a unicorn. We don't see no other black man doing you like that. You gonna have to go white. And then plus my son, my oldest son, he tells me all the time, Mama, these black men your age and older, they like to play games. They play more games than I do, and I'm in my 20s. He said, I be sitting back watching like, and y'all really think because they older, they get. I don't think it no more. I used to think people have proved to me that older don't mean more mature. Excuse me. They have proved to me older don't mean more mature. It should mean that, but it don't. It just it doesn't. So which is sad, because I was always one that if they older than me, yes, blah blah blah, because my husband was 9 years older than me. So I love older men because usually it means they're more mature, so that means we're equal because my mind is so far advanced. So yeah, we on same wavelength, blah blah blah. But I've seen older don't mean mature. Some people are older and they are older mess. They're older mess. My problem is when you see that you need counseling and you don't go get it. That's the problem I got. You'll have black men, and I'm glad my deceased husband wasn't like this. You'll have black men saying, what counseling gonna do? I don't need nobody tell me about my life. They don't know me. I don't need nobody judging me. I don't need to tell nobody don't know me, nothing about me. But you don't tell people that know something about you, anything about you. You can't help you, because if you could help you, you wouldn't be messed up. See how that works? If you could help you, you wouldn't be the big bottle of mess that you are. It's 5 years later and you still stuck. It's 5 years later and you ain't changed at all. Your life is still in shambles, but you all right. You cool. I don't see how. And then I had somebody tell me, want to worry about if I had counseling. If I had counseling, you messed up more than me in mentally in every aspect of your life. But you want to make sure I had counseling, huh? Had counseling and is in counseling. And you doing what? Where your counselor at? Where you going? Who helping you? Oh, nobody. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. See how that works? That's beautiful. They will be unicorns as well. I love this for you. Oh, thank you. Girl, wait a minute, y'all. And I got some friends that's trying to fix me up. They can't pick men for them. Why would I want y'all to pick one for me? I'm good. Let God do it. He did it the last time. Let him do it. And I know God ain't gonna give me no anything. And I got at least 3 men that said God told them I was gonna be their wife. How, Slay? I'm gonna be married to all 3 of y'all. I'm gonna be married to all 3 of y'all, right? Okay. How? First of all, you know it ain't you if you ain't doing what you supposed to do. You know it ain't you. Somebody already told me, girl, you're gonna meet your husband. I know. I feel just like I felt when I met my first husband. Like the atmosphere is charged, like I'm getting ready to bump into this man that's gonna be my husband. I feel that. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Some things you just can't explain, but I do feel it. I feel like I'm gonna be somewhere and he's gonna be somewhere, and somehow we're either gonna literally bump into each other, or it's a conversation gonna strike up, and that's just how I just feel that. And I know it sounds weird, but when I first knew I was dating somebody, y'all, I was dating the CEO. Yeah, go back and watch my video. I was dating the CEO when I bumped into my husband. Literally, I went to a dance. My husband spotted me, whispered while he was next to his girlfriend, whispered to his little brother, "That's my wife." We danced, and I felt this is my husband. And I told my cousin, he's a good guy. He just need a better woman. The next day, he was moving in with my cousin and his little brother, and he was asking about me, just like that. So I feel that that's how this is gonna be this time. I don't know who this man is. He even may be younger than me. Cause see, God got a way of just shaking my world up. Cause at the time when I met my husband, I danced with him, but I wasn't, even though I felt what I felt, I didn't do men with curls. And God knew that. I was like, I don't girl, blah, blah, blah. But he was a good guy. He really was. He supported me and talked to me. We used to have fun just talking, and everything. Talk about absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it was so interesting. And the day he came to me to be with him, he showed up on Mother's Day, totally different, curl gone, dressed nice, everything. He showed So I already know. Like right now, I think my husband has been watching me. I know who he is to me, and he's ready to present himself to me. And this time I see that he's my husband. That's weird, but whatever. Roll with me. Let me see. Effective communication and respecting boundaries are key. Amen to that. Amen to that. Because if I tell you something bothers me and you keep doing it, you don't care. You don't care. Because if you tell me something bothers you and you tell me the reason why it bothers you, like I give you a reason, like I'm not paper thin. It takes a lot to get on my nerves. Okay, I told y'all I'm the mother of nine, so my nerves must be, you know. So if I tell you that, okay, let's just say this. If you say whatever, if you say whatever to me, that may trigger me from things I've healed from, but I can't stand that because maybe it was dismissive from my parents or whoever, and they would go whatever. So that's a whole different way that I hear that. And I tell you, baby, please don't say it to me because, blah, 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 blah. And I went through this. I've healed from it, but when you say it like that, it kind of takes me back to that time, you know. And so when you call yourself being funny because you mad at me or whatever, you go whatever, and you know how that makes me feel. You don't care about me. And I'm not gonna mistake it and think, he's just being petty. No, you don't care about me because it's some things you don't do. Don't you think in all them 20 something years me and my spouse was married and together, it wasn't things that he would be like, but don't do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like I used to have this thing. I used to say things with mine, because I was every woman doing it for myself, frying the bacon up in the pan and bringing home. So when I finally got married and we got together and stuff, I still had this thing where I go, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, and it would bother him. And I finally caught myself one day when he said ours. It was something when he said ours that clicked. I said, oh, so I stopped saying that. Now I could have been petty and got mad at him again and said, man, but that would have told him I didn't care about his feelings. So I never said it again after that day. Ever. Oh, such a blessed thing. Yes, 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 yes. They all get on my nerves. All of them, y'all. I am stopped up. All of them get on my nerves. But anyway, I am not. Oh, yes, we are after an hour. I thank everybody for coming over here today. and being a part of this. I don't know if I'm coming back on tonight or not. I know I got another live schedule for tonight. I don't know if I'm coming back on. I think I'm gonna rest. I might see y'all in the streets. Y'all pray for me. I'm about to put pause on this young woman being this. Oh, Lord, God of Jesus, protect the Lord. Put a hedge between them. Don't put pause on the dam and don't put pause on the Lord. Excuse me. Don't put pause on the girl. Let me see. Don't do it unless she's a girl. Lord, today. But yeah, don't forget to email me, Mixology Babe, and give me, what times and dates is good for you. I check it later on today or tomorrow. Yeah, I do thank you so much for coming over here and blessing me today with you all's presence, and everything. And I didn't mean, if I offended anybody, that was not my intention. Don't count it to my head. Don't count it to my heart, count it to my head. I will see you guys probably sometime tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Probably it'll be same time, same bet channel, okay? But I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. God does have a sense of humor because he always gets the last word. Not our will, but okay. I know that's right. So, but y'all, I do appreciate y'all. I'm almost at my 1,000, y'all. So if y'all know anybody who wants to hear some crazy woman with good content, let them know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I love you. And no matter what the test, always do your best. There's nothing you can do about it. Smooches.